Hi, I'm Kavi, CEO and owner of Loclicious, and today is my very first official YouTube video. And while I have produced YouTube shorts, this is actually my very first long-form YouTube video, and I thought, what better way to kick off my YouTube channel than to do a video on my lock journey. So let's get into it. I actually started my lock journey in 2009. I had about 40 or 50 thick locks installed via the comb coil method, and I kept those in for about 8 months. The reason I took them out is, while I wanted to have thick locks because I saw somebody else with thick locks, once you have your locks installed and your locks start to go through the various stages, you then realize that your lock journey is unique to you. And so while I did love and appreciate how these big, thick, coily locks looked on someone else, my hair just wasn't taking shape and form to that. So, and I also feel like during that time, it just really wasn't my time to lock. So I just decided that I was going to take down those locks and start again. But I didn't know that it would take me until 2017 to actually start my lock journey again. But from the period of 2009 to 2017, I stayed loose natural. So in 2017, I decided that I officially wanted to lock. I actually started my lock journey because I was spending way too much time on my natural hair. Now come on, you natural sisters, you know how much time we spend on our hair. I would spend countless of hours on YouTube. I also turned into a huge product junkie, using every type of product to help me manage my hair. Now hold on.
I don't want you to confuse what I'm saying.
Locks does require maintenance, but I don't think that having locks requires as much maintenance as having loose natural hair. And it can vary from person to person depending on your hair texture and how you like to style and how often you like to style and do your own hair. But I just knew that having locks would reduce the amount of time I was ultimately spending on my hair. In addition to spending less time on my hair, during that time, I realized that I was going through postpartum shedding. It was really getting to me because my loose natural hair just didn't look the same as it did prior to having this shedding. And so I wanted to feel good about my hair again. So I thought installing locks will make me love and appreciate my hair again, and also cause me to not have to manipulate it so much or comb it so much. And I know my hair texture, it does great when it's just left alone. So I figured having locks would be the perfect option for me. I actually used the two-strand twist method. I installed the locks with the help of my husband. My husband parted horizontally, I parted vertically, and did the twisting all by myself. I did previously, prior to installing myself, visit a salon and I asked for some two-strand twists. She did a beautiful job, and if I have pictures, I'll insert them. She did a fantastic job, but again, there were only about 40 locks at the end of it all, and I knew what 40 locks look like when they start to bud and mature. So I figured the best way for me to do it is to just do it myself, and it actually worked out great. The first year of my lock journey was a bit difficult due to the fact that I was dealing with postpartum shedding. So my hair wasn't as healthy as I would have liked it to be starting my lock journey. And when you start your lock journey, you want to start on a head of healthy hair for the best results. But I was able to get through it. It was tough, and thankfully during this time I was working from home before working from home was a thing, and I didn't have to get on camera for Zoom. I very rarely had to go in. I probably would only go in twice a year for meetings, and so it worked out great my first year. And the times where I did have to go out to meetings, I had this natural crochet wig that I made for myself. So after that first year, I started to get more confident about my locks, and I never put on a wig. I never did anything else after that first year. Now, I didn't wear wigs the entire first year of my lock journey, only when I had to go in for corporate events, or if there was an event that I had to dress up for, I would put a wig on, but that wasn't all the time. My second year of the lock journey, I started to get way more confident with my locks and didn't put a wig on at all during my second year. I think I was done with that, and I was able to embrace my locks at that stage and at that length. Once I passed that first year and I got into year 2, I was able to really kind of settle into my lock journey, and I didn't feel the need to put a wig on or do anything other than wear my locks no matter where I was going to, a corporate event, you know, a church event, an elegant event. I was wearing my locks and I was comfortable. So I would say from year 2 to where I am now, I really just learned to start to embrace my locks and how they were growing in, and absolutely enjoyed it and loved it. I learned that I can be extremely patient with myself, especially if it's something that I really want to do and I want to accomplish. While I could have gotten lock extensions, I realized that I didn't want that for me, because I know my hair type and hair texture, and having something that could potentially weigh my own lock down and cause thinning at the roots, I knew I didn't want that. And also I just knew I didn't want to really interfere with the natural budding process of the lock. So I really didn't even style my hair for like the first 2 years. I didn't style my hair at all, other than wearing maybe some loose curls. But again, the first year I didn't do any styling. In the second year, I started to do a little bit of curls in it. But again, no tight styles whatsoever. But I realized that I could just be patient. Being patient with yourself is the biggest thing. I think you learn so much about yourself during your lock journey that you didn't know about yourself. And so I learned that I can embrace my hair at all stages and love it. So how many locks do I have? When I installed my locks, I actually counted about 105 locks. Now, I probably combined quite a few, so I would say give or take some, I probably have roughly 100 locks, give or take a few. Well, that's the story of my lock journey. If you enjoyed that, definitely subscribe to our channel, like and share. Comment below on when you actually started your lock journey and what prompted you to start your lock journey. We want to bring you more videos on the topic of locks, products, and everything you want to know about it. So definitely subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings.